rapid fire, we would give you the 9 things we want you to know about us. Here we go. Number 1 is this. At Bayside here, it's not about us, it's all about Jesus. Does that make sense? Okay? And he's the one that changes lives. Number 2 is this. We are a multi-generational church. Some churches, everybody been in a church where everybody's over 90? Have been in one of those things? Or, I talked to a guy one time and he said, we don't want anybody in our church over 30. And I thought to myself, that's sad. We think we want to be a church for the whole family of God because we think everybody's better together. That makes sense? Okay? So, if you're young, where are you? If the music was too loud for you, where are you? Good. We're all glad you're here. Number 3 is this. Okay? We around here believe kids matter to God and they ought to matter to the church. Little people are a big deal. That's why we do something every summer that looks like this. Okay? That is a breakaway day camp. Last summer we had 30 to 40 day camps at different campuses for kids. Had over 7,000 kids there. Kids are a big deal. We actually think this. The kids are the entire future of our country. May as well shape them early. Got it? Okay. Number 4, we believe teenagers are not the church of tomorrow. They are the church of today. That's why we do events. We will take this year 1,000 teenagers. Matter of fact, some of you are pointing to yourself, right? Okay? You find yourself on that screen? We will take, look at that. That is 1,000 teenage adults in Mexicali, Mexico. They built 14 homes for poor people last year, and they will give a week of their lives away together serving down there. Matter of fact, do we have a 2-second clip of this? Here's how they act at the end of it. Once is playing. Doesn't that do your heart good to see teenagers acting like that? Some of you go, they do that at home. Number 5 is this. We build marriages and families. If you're married, would you raise your hand? If you're married, would you raise your hand? Okay? Keep it up if you've had a fight ever. Keep it up if it was on the way here tonight. Okay? We believe the church ought to care about families. Matter of fact, we are launching a brand new deal starting January 20th. Kurt Harlow has put together, we are going to do 6 straight Wednesday nights just for married couples. And it's going to be in here. We think it will break records for the amount of married people. Matter of fact, if some of you are going, you know what? Man, this looks pretty cool. How would you connect at this church? It's really easy. If you're married, show up on Wednesday night. And what will happen is this. We are actually going to put all the young couples in one section. We are going to put parents of elementary kids in the second section. We are going to put parents of teenagers in the third section. And we are going to put people 50 plus in the last section. Life starts at 50, okay? In other words, we actually believe this. A lot of stuff in our world is tearing marriages apart and tearing families down. We want to build them up, and it'll be a permanent thing here on Wednesday nights at Bayside starting January 20th. Got it? Next one is this. Number 7, and this is a big deal. We believe truth still matters. We actually, we wrote this story on the note. We believe practical, relevant Bible teaching is the catalyst for transforming individuals' lives. We believe that Scripture is inspired by God, it is completely accurate, and it is our sole authority for how we live and what we believe. And we actually believe this. When you, in the very beginning, in Genesis, it says, God spoke and it was created. And we believe this. You can show up on a weekend, you're discouraged, we open up the Bible, God speaks, and hope and encouragement is created. And you can become brand new every weekend around here. The next one is, by the way, anybody ever met a Christian that owned a Bible, believed it, they just beat everybody up with it? That's why the next one's on. We believe grace still matters. We don't care what your background is. We don't care if you're Baptist or Buddhist. I grew up in an atheist home, taught people out of becoming a Christian. I actually taught the guy out of becoming a Christian. after an event like this when I was 18 years old. This does not look good on the pastor's resume. But you'll discover, you start reading the Bible, you discover a God that couldn't care less about your past and is absolutely committed to helping you become the person you originally designed to become in the future. So grace still matters, okay? And number 9 is this. Most Christians are known for what they're against. We will be known for what we're for, not what we're against. They're already, well, we wrote it in a tame way. Would you agree there are already enough jerks in the world? There are already enough critics in the world. There are already enough negative people in the world. Okay? And I saved the best for last. Go up to number 6. We wholeheartedly reject the label megachurch. We are not a megachurch. We're a micro church. We just want to have God-sized megavision for what he can do in the lives of people. Does that make sense? Okay? And we also believe this. We believe that we ought to be for unleashing compassion. Okay? And we're going to move to the message here in a second.
Oh my gosh, Ray, sorry. I know this is rude to just barge in like this. I don't normally do it. But the Christmas season is just a little nuts. I'm running behind on some stuff, Ray. So I got just personal stuff stacked like crazy. My email inbox is overflooded. I just realized I haven't had any time to write my Christmas thank you notes at all. And I was wondering,